The Dogon are a tribe of people located in Mali, West Africa. They're known for their elaborate dance rituals as well as their art and culture. But there's one lesser known aspect of the Dogon people that's perplexed experts for decades. They apparently have known about the existence of the star, Sirius B, for thousands of years, when it was only recently discovered in 1862 by American astronomer Alvin Graham Clark. So, let's get into it. The Dogon people's mythology goes back thousands of years, and centers on ancestral spirits known as Nomo, as well as a creator god, Amma. The Nomo are depicted as fish-like hermaphroditic creatures. They're depicted as giving the Dogon some type of knowledge, and also are a part of Sumerian and even Babylonian religious mythology. Anthropologists Marcel Griot and Germain Dieterlen performed research on the Dogon in the 1940s and proposed the idea that the Dogon had knowledge of Sirius B dating back thousands of years. It's alleged that the Dogon were visited by beings from the Sirius star system, and these beings provided them with knowledge of the system as well as knowledge of Jupiter's moons and Saturn's rings, both of which were discovered in 1610. They also supposedly believe in the Big Bang and the heliocentric model of the solar system. Opponents to the idea that the Dogon were visited by alien beings have put forth the hypothesis that the Dogon were told about Sirius and other astronomical phenomena by European astronomers in the 19th century, and over time, as more visitors met with the Dogon, more transfer of knowledge took place, leading the Dogon to incorporate newly discovered information into their already withstanding myths and legends. Carl Sagan wrote in his book, Braca's Brain, that the Dogon seemed to have no knowledge of any planets beyond Saturn, further supporting the hypothesis that they were influenced by outside sources during the 19th century. I think the research regarding if the Dogon had all this seemingly unattainable knowledge since their beginning is still quite muddy, as Marcel Griot and Germain Dieterlen's work on the Dogon tribe took place in the 1940s, when they were likely visited by Western astronomers decades before. The timeline matches with the theory that the Dogon's knowledge of Sirius B comes from these same astronomers. Now, just because the Dogon likely didn't have any contact with extraterrestrial visitors, this doesn't mean that they still don't have a rich and fascinating culture, which incorporates art, mask making, and dance rituals into its mythology. These masks represent the ideas of death, the earth, and supernatural beings, and show that the Dogon think deeply about these ideas. The story of the Dogon and the visitors from the stars is a highly intriguing mystery, and I want to believe that the tribe was visited by otherworldly beings who gave them vast amounts of knowledge about our universe. But I think the historical record is, for now, too confusing to say that aliens contacted the Dogon all those years ago. Also, the Dogon have an oral tradition, which is more subject to change over time than writing, especially over hundreds or even thousands of years. If you have any other information or sources that could shed more light on this story, I would love for you to share it, and maybe we can get to the bottom of the Dogon and the visitors from the stars. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help out the channel, and thanks for watching.